Thanks for tuning in. My name is Will. I am a pastor, I'm a storyteller, and I am a cuber. And every now and then I blend these three parts of myself together, and I use my cubes to tell stories, to paint pictures, and to present information and challenges to my audience. And that's what I'm hoping to do in this video series that I'm calling Cube Bits. The videos will be short, roughly 6 minutes long, 1 minute for each side of the cube. I'll separate them into little categories, and there will be 6 videos for each category. And in these videos, I hope to look at perhaps a more nerdy, a more technical, maybe a more dorky side of some of these stories. So what exactly is a cube bit? Well, there's a play on words here, which I'm pretty fond of. I will be using my cubes to present little bits of information and what I hope will be inspiration. But at the same time, a cubit was an ancient form of measurement mentioned more than once in the Bible. The cubit was the distance from the tip of your elbow to your longest finger. Or, in the terms of my cubes, 7 cubes high. A number of Bible stories mention cubits. One of them, perhaps most famously, is the story of Noah's Ark. In this story, God communicates to Noah and says he has to build an ark. But not just any ark, not the ark that Noah wants to build, it has to be specifically the one that God is telling him. And the specific dimensions of the ark are that they're supposed to be 30 cubits high, 50 cubits wide, and 300 cubits long. We often don't get specific explanations of dimensions of numbers, but this story brings them to us. But there are a lot of Bible stories that give us numbers, and when we see those numbers, oftentimes they are symbolic. And the story of Noah's Ark has a whole bunch of symbolic numbers. First of all, in the story, it rains for 40 days and 40 nights. Well, for the early people who would have read and written parts of the Bible, 40 was sort of a symbolic number for a really long time, a really big number. So 40 days and 40 nights, it just rained for a long time. Another one of those numbers is the number 7. In the story, Noah releases a dove, and it flies around for a long time, and it doesn't find anything, and it returns. Well, then Noah waits 7 days before sending it again. 7 days is the number of completion, of things being finished. God created the world in 7 days. And so Noah waited until the drying was completed. But there's one more number, a number that a lot of times people miss. Even the translators will sometimes leave it out. The story says that the rain covered the whole earth and then some. It says that the water rose 15 cubits above the mountains. Why would it be so specific about the height of the water? Well, it could be that since the ark would be 30 cubits high, it might sink halfway down, and so there would need to be enough clearance over the mountains. But the number 15 actually comes up quite often in the Bible. In the Jewish calendar, most of their feast days and festivals would have been on the 15th day of the month. The Jews took pilgrimages to Jerusalem, and when they would do so, they would sing pilgrimage songs. How many pilgrimage songs were there that they could sing? There were 15 of them. When they would arrive in Jerusalem at the steps of the gate, there would be 15 steps. The number 15 is a symbol of deliverance. And because the people were delivered, they celebrate. So when the ancient audience of this story would hear that the waters rose 15 cubits above the mountains, there's a word of reassurance there. We will be delivered. God delivered Noah and his family. God has delivered the people of Israel, and God's deliverance will continue for us as well. So I'm hoping you will enjoy these videos. Feel free to leave comments below. If this is an interesting hobby for you, if this is art for you, if this is an interesting way of presenting a story for you, I'm hoping you will enjoy the series, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you. Thank you.